And tonight, we've got Virginia Beach playing against the Ballers. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. There's the drive. It's deflected.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
It's deflected. Booker, right side. High, arcing shot. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Small movement by Brooklyn.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Mitchell, driving in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Now here's Wiggins. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
Well, not just a dunk, but major power. He really rubbed that one in their faces.
A shake. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Here's Buzelis. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Carter Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Doherty. Back to Thompson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Here's Booker. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. On the wing, Wiggins. Down low. Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Buzelis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Buzelis has got his second bucket.
A smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And the dunk by Booker.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Oh, great job by him keeping his eyes open, allowing him to spot the shooter ready at the arc.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Doherty. Stolen by Jackson. One-on-one here. Buzelis, no one around him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Thompson misses.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Brooklyn?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Paul goes in, and Thompson slams it home.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Here's Buzelis. Can't connect from short range. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Pass to D-Bots. Here's Washington. Now here's Thompson. From the arc. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to D-Bots. Back to Paul. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Paul's got it back down to within single digits for Virginia Beach. Here's Rice. Second chance shot. Here he goes. He can't get that one to fall. Now Mitchell. Back to Thompson. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Love the toughness Turner showed on that tape. Just willing it past the contact.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Pass to D-Bots. Turner with the steal. And here's the break. Stolen by Mitchell. D-Bots in the post. Scoreless thus far.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. .158 left in the first half of basketball. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the jumper is on the mark. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Well, that kick out shows a great feel for the game. Understanding the situation.
Deflects the pass. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one misses.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Virginia Beach trails by 10. Stolen by Bosch. And he drives in. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bosch, the screen. Outside Kidd. 5 to shoot. Outside Turner. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Turner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Ballers.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Rice, no good. Mitchell with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Outside Kidd. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the right side. Back to Turner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Here's Conley. Still without a basket. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Can they get it? Maxwell's shot is no good. Brooklyn leading by 16. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the ball. Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
Pass to Doherty. And it's sent back by Turner.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Back to Bosh. Puts up a three. Good on the triple. Bosh has got 5 points in the quarter.
And Bosh proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Pass to Buzelis. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiggins has got 5.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Outside for Carter Williams. Off target from three-point range. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach to stop the run. And it's blocked.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's now 22 points for Buzelis. Thompson misses.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And it's blocked.
Making a big-time effort defensively. That's a great block.
9 seconds left here in the third quarter. Takes it inside. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Here's Mitchell. Buzelis grabs the board. Jacks up a 3. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
From way back, Buzelis already flashing range as a rookie.
Back to Washington. From deep. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Ballers.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Clock at 6. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Mitchell. Here's Washington. And so it looks like it'll be Virginia Beach's ball. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Into the lane. And there it is for him.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Look, the defense was there, but he made a great adjustment at the rim.
Pass to Evans. Back to Mitchell. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Driving to the basket. Sigma. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Washington. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Sigma. Connects from three-point range. Sigma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Jackson misses. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Kidd.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
6 to shoot. Evans. And again, unable to change momentum here. Got a piece of it. He had stolen by Randall. Thompson outside. Misses in close. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Yeah, using his frame to get into good position. Jackson. Oh, out. Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the left wing. Back to Jackson. Shoots the three. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Rice. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we...
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. To the inside. Doherty. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
To the middle. Here's D-Bots. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker. Simply getting it to the open man.
Smith on the wing. New York moving the ball around. Inside. Jordy, no luck. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Booker with no one around. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist.
And it doesn't take long for Booker to get that shot off. He is a confident young player.
Wasted no time on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Puts up a deep three. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
Well, we've seen it all around the league. More and more players extending their three-point range.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Gets a hand on it. Got a piece of it.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Pass to Edgecombe. Nice D from Divac. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Here's Booker. J.R. Smith making his last shot. It's deflected.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer with Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And it's Virginia Beach sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've kept the tempo quick and welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Virginia Beach is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Good chance here for Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 12.